How y'all doing today? I'm Dusty and this is Dusty Dips. Lighting's a little bit worse today for some reason. But, shit. Shouldn't start out the videos tired. This is the dipping channel. We're going to start off by packing a lip. You guys are more than welcome to pack a lip with me if you pack lips. And, today I guess I'm going to be working on cutting down some more of this, Copenhagen Southern blend that I bought yesterday and did a review on. So, feel free. Damn it. You guys didn't see that. Got a little bit on my shirt. Well, today I was asked, what's a good dip to start on? And honestly, here's what I have to say. Different people like different things. You know, some people like long cut, some people like fine cut, some people like pouches. And the people who like pouches also like dick in their ass. I'm just playing. Seriously. Jokes aside, it doesn't matter what you like. You know, we all have our own personal preferences. You know, some guy might be a Grizzly Wintergreen fan, some guy might be a Skull Mint fan, some guy might be a Copenhagen Natural fan. Maybe they all like long cut, maybe they all like fine cut, maybe they all like pouches, maybe it's different, you know? But a good starter dip would be one that doesn't hurt your gums really bad. You know, because when you first get into dipping, your gums they're virgins. Your gums are virgins. And they're not used to dipping tobacco. Now, your first lip might burn like a son of a bitch if you're an idiot like me and you go and buy Grizzly Wintergreen as your first dip. Damn, I don't know why I gotta spit so much today. But, you know, I recommended to one person that asked me, you know, said, what should I try first? And I said, well, this is my honest opinion. Go buy you Skull Mint Extra pouches. Now, everybody in the dipping community hates Skull. Everybody's not a big fan of mint. Everybody thinks you're a pussy if you dip a pouch, but Skull Mint's got a good flavor to it. You know, it's one of the decent mints along with Copenhagen Mint. Grizzly Mint is just a fucking kick in the dick. And, you know, fucking, it burns and it's so minty. You feel like you had deep-throated a roll of damn tube of Crest toothpaste. You know, it's too damn minty, you know. But Skull Mint Extra pouches, because the mint's going to be something you're used to, you know what I'm saying? Because we've all had gum before, we've all had Altoids, you know, we've all brushed our teeth once or twice, or a few times since birth, some of us. So that mint's going to be something that you know the flavor of, you know? And the reason I say pouches is because the first time I dipped, I didn't know anything about dipping, other than you take a pinch of it and you ram it in your fucking lip and you just magic rainbows, unicorns, and jizz everywhere. That's all I knew about fucking dipping at the time. pretty much true. But the reason I say pouches is because when you're new to dipping, it is so easy to grab this little can right here and just open it up, take a pouch or two out, put them in your lip. You don't have to worry about it getting on your tongue, or down in your mouth, down your throat, or, not having a pocket that comes with years of dipping. I've gotten so used to, or I've dipped right here so much that I now have like a little pocket right here that my dip will just stay in. I won't move out of this pocket here, and it won't come out onto my teeth or my tongue or anything unless I pack a really big fucking lip. But when you're new to dipping and you don't have that pocket and your gum are just straight following, or what I'm trying to say, it's going to be hard to keep that dipping tobacco in here and not traveling down here or down your throat or on your tongue and shit. And when you first start dipping, long cut getting on your tongue or getting in between your teeth or just the wrong flavor can trigger a gag reflex. Now, you ain't a little bitch if your first dip might be a pinch this big. You might have it right here, and you get that gag reflex and you feel sick to your stomach. You're not going to be a little bitch. You're not used to it, and something that you're not used to is going to take a while for you to get the habit or the pout or the pocket, where these little things don't bother you. Hell, if you watch Darcy pack a lip, he takes a big ass fucking pinch like this and he just does this, and it's like a vacuum. It's gone. That I don't even know how he fucking does that. I've been dipping for 2 years. I take it, I hold my breath, that way I don't inhale whenever I have it here, that way I don't get any down in my throat. And I fucking shove it to the back of my mouth. Takes me a good second or two to get it in place and feel comfortable about it. But damn, Darcy's been dipping for 30-something years. He just takes a big ass fucking right there. Just gone. You don't even see that fucking dip anymore. And that's because he's able to use his tongue and everything, which most women like. But back on the dip, he's just so used to it, and he's grown accustomed to the flavor of dip that he likes. He's grown accustomed to the texture of long cut or fine cut, and it doesn't bother him to get, half of his fucking pins on his tongue and run it down with his teeth and put it in his lip, So that's why I'm saying pouches, because, you're going to be introduced to something new, something that's going to burn, something you're not used to, and it's already different. So why do it just like straight off the bat when you can ease into it, like through Skull Mint pouches? Because I don't think Copenhagen Mint comes in pouches. If it did, I'd recommend Copenhagen Mint. But Skull Mint pouches, and you can get used to that once you're used to the flavor and everything. And you're like, okay, maybe I can move on from pouches. Go buy a can of Copenhagen Mint, or don't buy a can of Grizzly Mint, just Copenhagen Mint, and you get used to that. And then if that just ain't working for you anymore, go buy a Grizzly Mint. But I swear to God, it's going to burn your tits off sideways. You want to be titless afterwards. I mean, they ain't even going to be there. So you're just going to be flat-chested. That's why I don't recommend it to girls, because I like my women with tits. Who doesn't? But anyway, do mint, because, a lot of people are used to mint. Skull Mint Extra it's really cooling, you put it in your lip, and all of a sudden it cools, and it's so cooling, as a matter of fact, that you really don't even feel the burn. When you spit it, the spit doesn't taste exactly like it feels, like on your lip. It's not like really, it's minty, but I don't know, somehow I get like a minty chocolate flavor out of it for some reason. And maybe it's just me, but it kind of tastes like mint chocolate dip, which is weird when you spit it, but it feels like mint in your mouth. Copenhagen mint's really good because you don't get that weird chocolate flavor. It's just straight mint. When you spit it, it's not weird or anything. But like I said, I'm only able to find Copenhagen mint in long cut, and a long cut's what I prefer. Now, also, when you're a beginner dipper, it's going to be weird to take a long cut out your first few times. Not going to know whether to use your tongue, which if you're a beginner dipper, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're going to go straight in and say, I'm going to be a fucking man about this. I use my damn tongue. Yeah, But I recommend getting your finger in there and just... And then afterwards, rinse your mouth out with a little bit of water or something. That way you don't have a whole bunch of long cut back here and you go to drink something and then you get long cut burn in your throat and stuff. I mean, you'll get to a point where you don't even have to rinse with water anymore. You can just take it right out. And that little bit of long cut that stays back there ain't going to bother you because you have made the accident of accidentally swallowing it a few times. I have. It burns a little bit, but it's nothing to be a pussy about. Especially mint, it doesn't burn that bad. Wintergreen burns like a bitch. Especially grizzly. But you don't want to do mint. Southern blend's good. Copenhagen long cut's good. Copenhagen wintergreen's pretty good. Just about all the Copenhagen flavors, except black. Black wouldn't be a good beginner dip. Natural's kind of dry to me, but it doesn't burn the lip either. It's just got a funky taste to me. Nothing grizzly unless you really want to buzz from fucking hell. And I mean, if you're going to put grizzly in as your first dip ever, I'd be taking a seat. I'd be sitting down a little bit. Skull is good too. Skull Classic Straight's good. Grizzly Straight's pretty decent. I read today online on a website called Northerner, which, if you want to find out about dips and stuff, flavors, strengths of dip, how long and fine or whatever cut they are, go to northerner.com or whatever. You can actually buy dip off the website. They do really in-depth dip reviews on everything. But today I was looking it up because I got something planned here, and I was just looking up different flavors of Skull, different flavors of Copenhagen, which today I bought another can of Copenhagen mint, but I'm putting that back for a video here I'm fixing to do in the future. I just need 4 more dip flavors. And I think I'm going to do a Copenhagen suicide. And, you guys will probably like that. Even though Outlaw's done just about every suicide there is, it's always fun to see a different dipper do somebody or something else, or same thing, different reaction, Anyway, I think that's just about all I have to say on that. Now if you're a beginner dipper, but you want to look like a professional dipper, I'd recommend you going out here and buying one of your Mudjugs. Get yourself a Mudjug. Chris Dips has a promo code, or what's it called? I don't know what it is, but I call it a promo code. And you can go on his channel and find it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on this channel or not, and I'm not going to, just so Darcy doesn't get mad at me. And if it does come time that Darcy wants to give me my own code, he won't have to say, oh, well, you used this code way back when, and, you want to steal somebody else's code and all this other shit. I just don't want to get in trouble. But go to Chris Dip's channel and you can look through some of his videos. He has a code, and it gets you 25% off the whole order. You can order yourself a limited edition roadie or a limited edition Mudjug and get a free basic roadie or Mudjug with your purchase. And shipping and handling isn't bad. I think altogether I paid like $30 something and I got 2 Mudjugs, or a Mudjug and a roadie, and that's shipping included. And my shipping was pretty bad because, you know, I live the whole way across the country from Darcy. I live in Florida, and Darcy's company is the whole way out in California. So, you know, my shipping was worse. But if you live in Arkansas or, you know, Georgia or something a little bit closer to California than, you know, fucking Southwest Florida, shipping shouldn't be as bad. Unless it's just a flat rate. Then if so, then you're probably going to end up paying $30 like I did. But anyway, they're really good products. They're sturdy. They're bulletproof. Like I said, go check out his video. He's got fucking nailing that damn thing with a 12 gauge shotgun, putting rounds into it. Outlaw shot it with a 22 from close range. Didn't do nothing but put a little dent in it. These things are fucking bulletproof. Don't buy a fucking spit bud because they're cheap plastic, number one. If they fall, you know, maybe 2 or 3 feet off the ground, that cap's not going to stay on. It's going to come off. Your tobacco juice is going to go everywhere on the floor or whatever you're driving or wherever you're sitting at. These things, these lids are on here pretty tight. You know, they're a little difficult to get off, but the way Mudjug says it and the way I do it is these little things have a tab right here. See the tab? You just hold it like this with both ends and you push up on that tab. Really easy. It's really sturdy. And the nice thing about the funnel is it's not going to leave a lot of that smell out. And you'll know what I'm talking about if you're a cup spitter or a bottle spitter and you spit in that and there's about that much juice in it and you leave that sumbitch to bake in your car while you run into Walmart to grab you some fucking condoms or whatever the hell you go into Walmart for. I don't know why else you'd go into Walmart. I mean, unless you're buying lube or something. But anyway, you know, you leave that bitch in that car and it's baking in whatever state you are is fucking heat down here in Florida. It's wonderful. It's like 90 degrees and your car gets up to 120 inside with all the windows up. You get in there, man, and that car's going to smell like rotten eggs, all sorts of rotten shit. But with this Mudjug here, it's got the funnel, so it doesn't leave a lot of that stench out. And you can leave this bitch sitting in your car at 120 degrees all day long. It'll only leave just a little bit of it out, and it's hardly detectable until you bring it up to your mouth to spit. But I'll tell you what, that bottle's going to smell rancid, or that cup, no matter what. So that's another good thing about Mudjugs. You know, they're great products. Hard to tip over, hard to spill, hard to do anything with, you know, other than spit in it. They're dishwasher safe. I know that for a fact. So if you want to throw that sumbitch in your dishwasher to get it all cleaned and prettied up, you can do that. Many different camos, colors, flags. Outlaw's got his own Mudjug. Chris Dips used to have a red bandana, but they discontinued it. You know, they got a Mudjug and a roadie for everything you can imagine. So go over there and get you one. Darcy would appreciate it. And if you really support the troops, you can give your free basic roadie or the free basic Mudjug and donate it to the troops. And what Darcy does is he gets so many of them put together and he puts them in a box and he ships it out to a platoon that's stationed out wherever the fuck they're stationed. and everybody gets a different Mudjug or a roadie, and I mean it really helps out the troops. He sends care packages out. I mean it's a great company, and they support the troops and everything. It's really nice of them to do that. Anyway, guys, this is my 5th video. I've got 4 subscribers. I would love to get some more. And comment and tell me what you guys think. But other than that, guys, like, comment, subscribe. And I'd really appreciate it. Take care, y'all.